Ma'am, go with my bailiff now. Now!
A medical emergency sends this case off track, but Judge Simpson isn't just looking at what happened in the hospital, he wants to know what happened after. Colette Haynes admits violating her bond, while her attorney explains she suffered a diabetic emergency that led to several days in the hospital, causing her to miss both community corrections and her court date. Once she recovered, the defense says she worked to recall the bench warrant and genuinely wanted another chance to comply. It's an explanation that earns some sympathy because serious health issues can derail anyone's plans. But as you'll see, Judge Simpson isn't focused on those few days, he's focused on the weeks that followed. And that's where this hearing takes a turn.
I hear what you're saying, but when I look at this, all of the events that I have in this occurred at basically toward the end of September.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm now almost 30 days out and nothing's been corrected.
And Ms. Haynes indicated to me that she wasn't aware that she needed to make contact with community corrections because she had the bench warrant.
I didn't know that I can just go back there and.
Yeah, but once the bench warrant was cleared, that doesn't even make any sense to me.
They told me that I had to wait when first they told me I had to do it online.
Do what online?
For the bench warrant.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I didn't know that the warrant was cleared until I come to court today. And
What do
I
you
thought
mean
I
you
needed
didn't know it was cleared?
another referral to go back to community corrections. I didn't know I could just walk back in there and do it all over again with a warrant. I tried to come up here and walk in on a warrant, but they told me that they only do it once a month.
Once the judge starts digging deeper, Colette tries explaining what happened after the warrant was issued. She says she genuinely believes she couldn't simply return to community corrections while the warrant was active. According to her, she thought she needed another referral before she could restart the process. She also says she tried contacting her attorney but ended up speaking with someone else from the office who wasn't sure what to tell her. The advice she received only added to the confusion, leading her to handle part of the warrant process online while assuming she had to wait for further instructions. You can understand why someone unfamiliar with the court system might get confused. Legal procedures aren't always obvious. At the same time, Judge Simpson appears less concerned about misunderstanding one step than about how many opportunities passed without anyone clearing things up. Weeks had gone by, yet very little had changed. The court seems to view the delay itself as the real violation, not just the confusion behind it, and that pressure only continues to build.
And Your Honor, I will say Ms. Haynes does want to resolve this case. She did make steps to take care of the bench warrant and to get the case back on track. So she's just hoping for another opportunity.
She's hearing a drug case. Since the beginning of the case, she hasn't tested.
Understood, Your Honor.
I hadn't tested, Your Honor, because I didn't know that I could just, by me missing mine, I didn't know that I could just go walk back in. I thought I needed another referral. Or I would have went over there and walked in and
It's not as though you didn't have an attorney, whether it be the previous attorney, whether it be Ms. Foster Tucker, to tell you what you could do regarding community corrections, if anything. But, you didn't abide by community corrections. You didn't appear in court. You get the court thing cleared up, but then you had the other thing. And I still, from the time of year, I don't have a test on you.
I can go take one today. I can go over there right now when I leave here. But I just need to know am I assigned.
I will adjourn her probable cause conference to October 30th, 2025, 9 a.m. Anything you want to say before I sentence you on the violation?
No, sir.
Well, at this point, she's not complied with everything. I'm going to revoke her bond, sentence her to 7 days, Washtenaw County Jail, defendant's remanded.
Is there a way that I can get somebody? I have my daughter here with me,
Ma'am, you probably shouldn't have done that.
but she only had a half a day of school today.
Ma'am,
Come on this way.
they'll figure it out.
Okay. Then you can have this, yep, I'll give it.
Ma'am, go with my bailiff now. Now.
Outro, medical emergencies deserve compassion, but Judge Simpson wasn't deciding whether Colette had been sick. He was deciding whether she complied once she recovered. From what we see, the court believed too much time had passed without action, and that ultimately outweighed her explanations. Do you think 7 days in jail was the right call, or should she have been given one last chance? Let us know in the comments. That's a wrap on another epic case, and honestly, I have so many more where that came from. Drop a comment and tell me what you thought, and make sure you're subscribed to Court with Mia so you never miss the next one. See you there.